Following discussions with residents in low-lying areas within the Gros Islet constituency, SLP candidate for Gros Islet, Kenson Casimir, is appealing to the current administration to take swift action in addressing the current condition of the river system which runs through the area. According to Casimir, residents are fed up with the reactive approach of intervention, claiming that all too often the issue of clogged river systems is addressed in the heat of the hurricane season, when flooding has already begun.
In my time in the Corinth area, I've spoken to a number of residents who've spoken to the fact that every year tenants actually leave their establishments due to the fact that flooding from the nearby rivers actually get into their houses, and furniture damage is something that they are concerned about. And the fact that every year we have that situation where it's almost reactive in terms of the silting of our rivers. Waterwash, a similar community facing those difficulties in the hurricane season, and so we are always very concerned about the state of rivers in the Gros Islet constituency.
The SLP candidate says although Gros Islet is not traditionally known as a farming area, there are many existing poultry and crop farms that heavily depend on the river system for irrigation and sanitation purposes.
When elected, I think we need a government that is proactive, a government that realizes by the months of April, May, this silting should commence in very specific communities such as Waterwash, such as Corinth, and in other areas in the community. We would need to ensure that yearly a program is maintained to ensure that rivers are desilted, and we are proactive in everything that we do.
Casimir affirmed that if elected, he would take a more active approach to the reoccurring issue of river blockages.
Some people don't see Gros Islet as a farming community, and that is one of the problems. Gros Islet, despite the fact that we've had a lot of rhetoric, still do not have a youth in agriculture program. Gros Islet still do not have a Gros Islet Farmers Association to really lobby on behalf of our farmers. But we have a number of pig farmers in the Waterwash community who have complained about the difficulties with rivers and that sort of thing. And so their livelihoods are affected by poorly maintained rivers. And I think that is something the government needs to look into as soon as possible.
He urged residents of low-lying areas to remain alert as St. Lucia continues to mitigate a very active hurricane season. Jacques Wooding, Hot 7 News.